McDougall Ranch has been raising cattle for 5 generations in the foothills of the Sierra Mountains in California. Neil McDougall is a retired Forest Service district manager and cowman.
Come on, Bob! He lost track. He lost focus. Bob, come here. Come on. So on ranches, there are areas that cattle consistently use as bed grounds or camp areas that are close to water, have cover for shade, and it's a place that they just rest. Typically, they'll graze out from those areas at different times of the day, and the distance they go and the amount of time they spend depends on how hungry they are or how much feed they need. And they return to these areas to rest and go through digestion and just to relax and rest. The big difference between how wildlife use an area and livestock is that livestock are confined by fences. Wildlife have larger choices in areas to travel. They have different requirements for cover, but they're all associated with water, and they're areas that they consistently use through time. Even when good water is accessible to livestock, there are natural barriers that interfere with their use. Rock outcrops, steep slopes, deep gullies. These are all natural barriers that prevent livestock from using these water sources. But sometimes when you look at a steep hillside and you think livestock will never use that, there's still a lot of good forage up there. Livestock are really good about crossing steep side slopes on level trails. And if they can't walk level across these slopes, they probably won't use them. So a lot of these terraces are caused by livestock trailing across these side slopes.
How slope affects animals' ability to use a landscape depends on the animal. For livestock, greater than 60 degrees slope often results in no use. At 30 degrees, there's some use, and less than 10 degrees has little effect. At the far end of the spectrum, mountain goats and sheep have evolved capabilities to use terrain that is not available to domesticated sheep and cattle. This cow isn't thirsty anymore, so what next? She might be hungry, but how hungry? Is there anything else on her mind? On a hot day, regulating her temperature plays a big role. In some cases, she might wait until dark to graze. But when she does leave camp, what makes one place better than another? Any given